Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the opening day of the 2023/2024 Premier League season. The football is back in England, the Premier League is back, and I'm super excited tonight. And what a way to open up the Premier League season than this. It is the champions of the championship from last season, Burnley, up against the last season's Premier League champions, Manchester City. And Vincent Company is up against Pep Guardiola, which he was an ex-player, captain, like the ex-captain for Manchester City, and that goal from Leicester City in 2019, that folly made sure that Man City were the champions that time. So, yeah, so this game. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, we'll see some high scoring goals, and maybe like if Burnley win it late, hopefully this will not be the boring game, because I want to see something like maybe 4-3 or 3-2, something like that. I want to see intense. I want to see some like shocks and all that stuff. I wanted to see that from the opening day. So can this game do that? We shall wait and see. But yes, the Premier League is back, and I'm super excited tonight. Burnley are the newly promoted team because they have just they've won the championship last season, and guess what? Like I said, Burnley have broken the record for qualifying for the Premier League with only 7 games to go in that championship last season. They got the most wins and the most points ever in the championship. No team has ever done that up against Burnley. They have 29 wins and they've got 101 points. That is more than any other team that they did since the championship began. So that's why I told you that this game, I'm so glad they put Burnley versus Manchester City first. I am so glad, because like I said, Burnley did well last season, so did Manchester City. So that's why I'm so glad that the Premier League have decided to put that game first of all, and then the West very on. So newly promoted versus the Premier League champion. So this is going to be some really good. The other games I'm looking forward to from the opening weekend is Newcastle versus Aston Villa. I'll be planning to do a live watch on that one if I'm not that busy. But I'll let you know on my socials and on my YouTube if I'm able to go that live. If I can't, then I'll be telling you guys what happened in that game, and also I'll tell you guys what happened. And then Sunday, since I'm not going anywhere, maybe I'll do the Chelsea versus Liverpool live watching for that one, since I'm a Chelsea fan as well. But yeah, looking forward to this game. If you're watching this stream, let me know in the comments, let me know in the chats what's your predictions for this game today, because I went for 3-1 Manchester City. I feel like this is not going to be like a thrashing like 5 or something like that. I believe that Burnley will do very well defensively company. They will attack, they will go forward, they will be, causing threats. But I think Man City will get the job done, because they still got even though they're selling players, they still got Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Alvarez, Jack Grealish. They still got some quality players. Edison as well. They still got quality players. So I think that Man City will get the job done. I think both teams will concede, but I think Man City will go for a 3-1 win. So that's my prediction. And I said that Kevin De Bruyne will score and Erling Haaland will score twice. Do I think Erling Haaland will beat 36 goals in the Premier League this season? I'm not quite sure, but anything can happen. But all I know is that Erling Haaland will win the Golden Boot once again. He will do that unless some other teams could catch up to him. Of course, if there's one player, who can possibly beat Erling Haaland's record, it's Harry Kane. But guess what? It ain't going to happen, because earlier today, Harry Kane has flown from London all the way up to Germany and is looking to make his debut when I think Bayern Munich face RB Leipzig or something like that. Let me just have a look. Sorry, don't know what's this. Who does Bayern Munich play tomorrow? Who do they play? Yeah, okay, they play Leipzig because of the the DFL Super Cup. Of course, that means it's like a community shield. It's the Bundesliga champions up against the DFB Pokal winners. So since Bayern Munich were the Bundesliga champions, and since RB Leipzig were the DFB Pokal winners, they'll be facing each other. So it's like the community shield in England, but instead this is Germany. So Harry Kane is looking to make his debut, but I don't think he's going to be starting this game or even be on the bench. I think he'll be on the bench for the first game for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and then he will come out and make an impact. So listen, so yeah, Harry Kane, if he would have stayed if he would have stayed for Tottenham, maybe could be getting close, or maybe perhaps beating Erling Haaland's record. But since he's gone, I don't see any other striker that will even get closer beating Erling Haaland for the Golden Boot. Maybe Mo Salah can, maybe some other players can, but for me, Erling Haaland is going to win the Golden Boot, and that is as simple as that. So that's how I've got to say on that one. So there we go. Yeah, so big up the Added Time podcast, saying big up my bro. Everyone drop a like for this proper choice supported channel. Thank you so much. Big up yourself. I also subscribe to his channel, so make sure you guys go to his channel. He's also a proper Chelsea supporter, so thank you so much. At the time podcast, if you want to make sure that people if I want to get more views and all that stuff, make sure you click the share button to all your family and friends so that they can come to my channel and give their thoughts and opinions, whether they're Chelsea fans, Man United fans, whatever team they support, even in the Championship, of course, they were welcome to come along and give their thoughts of who's going to win the Premier League, which team is going to surprise them, which team are going to get relegated, who's going to finish in the top 4, who's going to finish in the top 6, and all that stuff. So yeah, but big up yourself, the Added Time podcast. Big up to also Billy Random Clips saying, I'm going for 1-0 City and they're going to get second. Ooh, I did hear some fans say that Man City are going to get a bit weaker and they're going to finish in second place. So Billy Random Clips, let me ask you this. If they're going second, who do you think is going to win the league? Because I've seen Arsenal fans saying first place. I've seen, maybe Manchester United or Liverpool. So Billy Random Clips, if you're going Man City second, who do you think is going to win the league? Do you think Arsenal will get the job done, or would it be maybe Liverpool, or perhaps Manchester United? Who do you think is going to win the league? Just let me know. Scoring 30 Premier League goals for Thomas, that's 40 goals for City. I know. And this one, if I was Harry Kane, yeah, if you would have stayed in the Premier League, like stayed in England, you could have gone to Manchester City. You could have gone to them, because you would definitely win the Golden Boot for them. You would definitely be the goal. You'll definitely be possibly like Erling Haaland's record. For most goals in the Premier League season, and you had the chance to beat Alan Shearer's record, and not only that, you would have definitely lifted that trophy, whether it's the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Champions League, whatever it is. If you would have went to Manchester City, it would have made more sense. But you decided to stay at Tottenham, and you had the chance to make sure that you can beat Alan Shearer's record, but you blew it. Instead, you're going to Bundesliga, which is not better than the Premier League. So, for Tottenham fans, I feel sorry for you, but without Harry Kane, which striker is going to be like him? Who's going to be even better than Harry Kane? Because I don't see who's going to be better than Kane, to be honest with you. So, to be honest with you, I think Tottenham, for me, I think they'll do well under Postecoglou, but I don't see them lift the trophy or perhaps finish in Europe. If Harry Kane would have stayed for Tottenham, the way that Postecoglou is playing at the moment, so really good football, I believe that Tottenham would have finished probably in 6th place and possibly win maybe a trophy. But I don't think they'll win a trophy, but they could have had the chance. But to be honest with you, since Harry Kane is gone, Tottenham are back to being a small club. And like I said, I'm not sure how many more years am I ever going to see Spurs lifting a trophy. Because in my lifetime, as a 22 years old, going to 23 in 2 months' time, the last time I see Tottenham win a trophy, I was 7 years old. Yeah, 7 years old at that time. Now I'm 22. It's been 15 years. And if Tottenham don't win the trophy this season, it's going to be 16 years since they last won a major trophy, and the last time I've ever seen that. Because like I said, I've only seen them lift it one in my lifetime. That was the Carabao Cup in 2008. That is the only time I've seen that. But ever since then, they've been to some finals, but they bottled it. So for me, Tottenham fans, I'm not sure what how would am I gonna be when I see you finally lift a major trophy. I'm not sure. I really don't know, but if you had your chance to win something, if Harry Kane would have stayed, since Postecoglou does play good football, but since he's gone, you're back to being a small club. You're back to being it. So I really do feel sorry for Tottenham fans, not anyway, they they also predicted that Tottenham will be above Chelsea, but since Harry Kane is gone, there is no chance. Yeah, no chance. So to me, I think Chelsea will finish above Tottenham. Simple as that. Right, let me see what the chat is saying. Hey Majestic, how are you? Do you play FPL, Fantasy Premier League? Well, I was about to do that, but I had a bit of problem logging in into my account. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that this season. But when the Premier League season is over next season, I'll be able to do my fancy Premier League, and I'll be telling everyone what's the code, and they can join me. I would have done it this year, but I had problems with my account. So unfortunately, that's why it was too late for me, because this game will be kicking off in less than 20 minutes time. So unfortunately, yeah, for me, I'll do it next year, next season, but this season it was too late for me. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that, but I'll try my best to sign in next year. So that's what I got. So that's my answer to your question. I think City will still win the Premier League, but I'm saying they might finish second. It's either Manchester United or Liverpool that win the league if it ain't City. Well, um, I think you're right, but I think people, if Man City stays second, then I think people will I think people will want I think people will want Arsenal to do it. But listen, but to be honest with you, I think the only way for Manchester United to win the league is that, like I said, they need to improve away from home. That's the only way. If Liverpool want to challenge for the title, they need to sign a DM. Yeah, they tried to get Mos Caicedo, but he wants to go to Chelsea. They tried to get Lavia. Of course, we tried to get him, but our bid is rejected. And you know what? I don't think that Lavia wants to come to Liverpool after this. And the way, because I've heard that Southampton saying, "Oh, you just want to buy, you just wanted to buy Lavia, but they say you wanted to go back to Caicedo." So yeah, for me, I think Manchester United will be there, but I still don't think they'll win the title. For me, it's either Manchester City or Arsenal. That is all I've got to say on that one. So, but widespread for Man United is to at least close the gap on Arsenal or Manchester City. That's it, and win a trophy as well. If they can do that, then this season will be better than last season, if you know what I mean. So I do get what you mean, but to me, I still think Man City will be the champions, even though I don't want that to happen because no team has ever done a 4P before. I think they'll do it again. So that's why I had to put Man City first. If you watch my final Premier League table predictions for this season, the Premier League. So yeah, but if I do see some changes, then probably after the transfer window or maybe during Christmas, I will move that one and I'll give you guys my new one, and I'll see if I'm gonna get all of those right. So if I do see some changes, then yeah, next season, I mean in Christmas, I'll change it to see who I think is gonna be the winners, who's gonna get relegated and all that stuff. So there we go. Yeah, I do agree with you. Harry Kane is a Spurs legend, but he ain't won nothing. He is a Spurs legend, but he ain't like a proper legend, because in order for you to be like a proper legend, you not only do you need to like break records and all that stuff, but you need to win trophies. So yes, Harry Kane is a Spurs legend, but ain't like a proper legend because he hasn't won anything. And he cannot be a Premier League legend unless he wins a trophy. It's as simple as that. So there you go. Yeah, I forgot Arsenal about them. Yeah, Arsenal. So yeah, so I think Arsenal, even though they've won the Community Shield, I still think they'll challenge though because Justin Timber is looking like a really proper signing. Declan Rice, of course, he hasn't been clicked just like he has looked a bit shaky at start. But listen, I still think he'll do well for Arsenal as a DM because he has been one of the best DMs in the Premier League for 5 years. He has been doing that. So, of course, Chelsea wanted to sign him, but he was like, no, let me just go to Arsenal. Let me just go to Arsenal. And he made the right decision. So, yeah. So I still think Arsenal will finish second. But if Man City don't do well this season, then I still think then Arsenal need to win this title because they cannot bottle it like they did last season. And also seasons ago when they bottled the top four, they need to make sure they get this done because their aim this season is to at least win the title, do one in Champions League, and win a trophy under Mikel Arteta. If he doesn't do that, then for me, he deserves to get sacked. He really, really does. So there we go. So so yeah. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what he can do. Big up to everyone that's on TikTok. I had loads of loads of followers and all that stuff. And yeah, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok. Of course, I'll put the link in the description when the stream is over. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok because I got some amazing content for you guys, which you don't want to miss. So there we go. So big up to all of the people that follow me on TikTok so far. So yeah. So yeah, hold on, guys. Let me just have a listen to some things, just a little bit of something, and then I'll be back to you. Well, it's just my friend doing a match preview for tomorrow's game. Big up to her. Respect to Rice, he rejected all City believes in Arteta's project. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because if because Man City tried to hijack the deal, but also were like, no, we're getting him for 105 million pounds, which it worked. So, but if Arsenal don't win anything, like a major trophy this season, then Declan Rice made the one decision to join Arsenal rather than City. We should wait and see, but we'll see what happens. I think that Arsenal will challenge for the title and win a trophy this season. So, and they have to do it. They really have to do that. So, but it is what it is. Give me 1 second, guys. When I just sort things out. Hopefully, you guys can hear me and I'm not lagging at all. Let me just. Yep, there we go. Soccer timer. Kickoff time. Remove that. And yeah. Of course, since the Premier League starts today, I feel like there's going to be a few rules that I've just want to tell you guys if you guys haven't known already. A couple of rules is that if you guys keep on wasting time, like if you kick the ball out of the referee has blown the whistle, you'll get booked. And the more you keep wasting time here, the more the stoppage time after 90 minutes will get added. And it looks like to me they want to do the stoppage time like they did the women's game and like the women's World Cup and the men's World Cup last year. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how many minutes of stoppage time in the 45th and in the 90th minute we're going to get this game. And to be honest with you, I like that because because when people are time wasting, all I see is 3 minutes, 4 minutes, where it should have been like 10 minutes or 15 minutes because of that injury. So I'm so glad they did that rule. Another rule which I don't believe, which I think it's wrong, is that if the offside rule is if a player is offside just a tiny bit, then they'll give it a go. But to me, if the player's still offside, he's still offside. So when he's onside, you can give a go. If that player's offside, you can give a go. It's as simple as that. So yeah, so that's all I've got to say on that one. Oh yeah, you guys could. I'm gonna play that game very soon because all you got to do is to predict six correct scores, and you can win yourself £1 million for on Sky Sports. So you can scan that QR code and you can become a millionaire. 'Cause I like to, of course, I'm not gonna do that just yet, but when I'm ready, I'll get to do that. And if I can predict 6 games right, then I'll be a very happy person. And I'm looking to you know start the Premier League season by getting more than 12 points, because that's the biggest point so far, um, since I've been doing this Premier League prediction show. It's only 12 points. So if I can get more than that and it's on the opening day of the season, then I'll be very, very happy. So yeah, give me a moment, guys. Oh no, let me just move this just a tiny bit. And yeah, I mean, and before I start talking about this the game, I want to just say, if you guys watched my predictions, I did a rant because when I saw that Liverpool went for 110 million and the documents are gonna be signed, I was so angry and so worried that Moise Caicedo is gonna go to Liverpool rather than Chelsea. But you know what? Big up to Moses Caicedo, because he is a proper Chelsea. Yeah, he said he knows that Chelsea have been linked with him for like 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. And he stuck to his word that he told Liverpool that I'm going to reject it. I want to go to Chelsea. So Moise Caicedo, big up to you. And let's not forget that Moise Caicedo also followed Chelsea on Instagram today. So that tells you that Moise Caicedo is a proper Chelsea and he wants to become a Chelsea player next season. So the big question is, can Chelsea get the job done? Like, can we get like 120 million, which is way too much, but Liverpool has started it. But listen, I feel like it's our fault for not getting this done, because like I said earlier, if Brighton wanted £100 million, we could have either paid that or made. Oh, Pippa. Hey, big up to her. Hey, she's on the advert. Oh, big up to Pippa. Oh, hold on, guys. Give me just 1 second. Oh, big up to my friend Pippa. Let me just uh let me just um let me just take a picture and mention to her. Give me just 1 second. Yeah. Let me just take this photo. Hey, big up to my friend Pippa. Best best broadcaster ever. And she's a really good friend to me, and I'm so glad she followed me on Instagram. Big up to Pippa. Give me just 1 second, guys, if I could, and I'll get back to you in just a moment. Oh, sorry. Hold on, guys. Let me just think about this. Wait, big up to Ab Pip. Big up to Mm-mm. Yep, there she is. Yeah, big up to my friend Shining as well. Big up to her. Let me just have a listen to what she said. Yep, that is definitely Pippa's voice. So, all right. So, Burnley's formation. Let me start off with Burnley's lineup very quickly. So we've got Trafford in goal. We've got we got it looks like Wobbers is playing as left back. Bayer and O'Shea is playing as the two centre backs. Aldi Howell is playing as a right back today. It looks like a 4-5-1 formation or maybe a 4-2-3-1. If the same goes for City. Kulin and Bagay is playing as the two pivot. We got Whittenall's playing as a right back, right winger. Adami playing as a number 10. Kozlesho's playing as a left winger, and Foster playing as a striker. For Manchester City, we've got Edison starts in goal. We've got Carl Walker playing as right back, Lewis playing as a left back. We've got Kanji and Nathan Ake playing as the two pivot. Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri playing as the two centre backs. We've got Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri playing as a two pivot, the two number 8. We've got Bernardo Silva playing on the right wing. Alvarez playing as a number 10, Phil Foden as left wing, and Howland playing up top. And Kovacic is on the bench looking to make his Premier League debut, and of course Jack Grealish is on the bench as well since since Phil Foden is starting. Wow, James Trafford, 22. Look at that. First of everything, let me just read you the stats. His first last season, on loan for Bolton last season. Look at that. 22 clean sheets, first place. Save ratio first. Successful passes first. Keeper sweeps is first. Goalkeepers in the top 4 divisions. James Trafford. It looks like Burnley have a really good goalkeeper. There you go. So, but I don't think Trafford will keep a clean sheet today because Man City have got some of the best attackers and some of the best midfielders. So, I don't see him keeping a clean sheet. But if he does, then boy, I mean, if we could get him, then that'll be great. But he's already a Burnley player, goalkeeper. So yeah. And since David De Gea has left left Manchester United, who will win the Golden Glove? Because to me, it's going to be between Edison, probably Allison, and maybe Aaron Ramsdale. And I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that might be it. So, or maybe Andre Anana, you know. So those are the goalkeepers who I think could be challenging for the Golden Boot. It depends on what their team does well defensively, and also um, as a defensive midfielder, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, there's Vincent Company, who is the eighth manager to win the measured title with Burnley. So that is good. Oh, Ben Jacobs. Before I get to him, let me just give you guys the updates for on this one. And the players take their knees. It looks like there has been some racism in the Premier League, and of course, when players take their knees, there's no room for racism. So, yeah, or maybe something else, but it's most likely racism. And here we go. The first game of the 2022/2023 Premier League season kicks off now, and it's Manchester City who are away to Burnley at Turf Moor, and Man City are wearing their away kit for today. So they're in white, whereas for Burnley, they are playing in their home kit, which is claret and blue. So that is the colour of the Manchester City and Burnley players. So there we go. Now, before I get now, I'm gonna watch the game, but let me just give you guys the update on Ben Jacobs because he just tweeted that Chelsea are close to agreement with Southampton for Rafael Lavia over £50 million. Personal terms already agreed. Well, I'm telling you something now. If Chelsea do get Caicedo and Lavia at the same time, oh my God, Liverpool, I'm telling you this right now. I backed you to finish the title race, but if Chelsea get those two and you don't get a defensive midfielder, you are honestly done. You are honestly done. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? I am so glad. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to put the timer. I am so glad that I put Liverpool in eighth because this morning I was about to change and put to myself now. Liverpool, since they're gonna get Caicedo and possibly Lavia, they're gonna be challenged for the title. But since Moise Caicedo wants to go to Chelsea, and since Lavia is very close to coming to Chelsea to close to £50 million and already agreed, wow, Liverpool are definitely going to be in the mud. They really, really are. I mean, Lavia to Chelsea, I mean, not sure if he's going to be a great signing, but I'll take him. I'll take him because we need some players who could help Enzo Fernandez, and I think Moise Caicedo will do that. If he does get injured, maybe Lavia will be the backup. So there we go. Wow. Fifth, it looks they people in my group chat is telling me it's going to be like £55 million, which is over 50 million for what Southampton want. Now that's going to be very interesting. I mean, mm, don't know. I'm not sure if 50. I think 55 million pound is a way too much, but if it's agreed, then we can't complain. So there we go. But all I can say is that Liverpool, you you had your chance of getting Lavia and all that stuff, but it looks like he's going to be coming to Chelsea. But I don't think we're getting both, though. I don't think so. But if we do, then I'll be a very happy person. So that's all I've got to say. The first corner of this opening day of the Premier League season. Um, Oh, what a start! There is the first goal of the Premier League season, and who else but Erling Haaland? Oh, sorry, wrong one. Erling Haaland has scored the opening goal of the opening day of the Premier League season. And it's Erling Haaland who's looking to win the Golden Boot and win and beat his own record. And that is a really good play for Manchester City there. I think it was Kyle Walker that got the assist for that one. For Erling Haaland, really good header and really good assist from the number 66, and it's Erling Haaland who scored that goal. Who else? And I told you guys he will score first, and he will score the opening goal of the season. And I say to you guys, he will get two goals. He will get two goals, and it looks like I could be right. Or maybe this could be a fashion for Manchester City because I expect them to dominate Burnley throughout the entire of this game and just put them in a spliff. So Yeah, but this say Erling Haaland will score first in this opening day of the season, and that's exactly what he has done. So first goal of goals conceded from most corners. Man, look at that. Burnley in 10 goals conceded from corners. And looks like it's going to be more than that this season because they've just conceded a corner already. So there you from a corner. So there you go. So we have a goal already, and it took Man City just 3 minutes to make that happen, and Ali Holland made that happen. So he's not human after all. He's a robot, and he's trying, and he wants to improve on these 36 Premier League goals. So there we go. Wow, wow, wow. Very, very interesting. And look at Manchester City. Look at that much space. Man City wanted to make it too, but Kevin De Bruyne shots. We know they lost to score long range shots, but this one it was close, but off target. Couldn't get past James Trafford there. And who was but him? Who was but him? So it's Burnley nil, Manchester City 1. And I'd like to say as well, I'm so excited to to have Peter Joey being the commentator for Sky Sports because his poetry is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, like I told you, Burnley when they go when you see when defenders trying to pass to the goalkeeper, Burnley know that they can be much close. And look at that. Burnley wants a penalty. Are they gonna get it? The referee says no. My God, what a start to this game already. 3 minutes in, Burnley want a penalty, and Man City are 1-0 up. Well, right, let's wait and see because it looks like. You know what? To me, it looks like to me that was a penalty because Akanji has made no intention to play the ball, and he had a slight push on him. So for me, if I was the VAR, I would check on that and give Burnley a penalty. To me, it looks like VAR checked on that and they say no penalty. My God, what a start to this game already, and this the kind of game I want to see on the opening day. Goals, fans shouting, screaming and stuff like that. So this is exactly what I need. So there we go. And there's some other news which I'll get to in just a minute because Burnley are on the attack, and it's Kyle Walker who conceded a free kick for Burnley, so they're going to get this free kick on the left hand side. While they're doing that, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid um, have reported to let Chelsea have Kepa as the goalkeeper because Manuel Neuer, I'm not sure when he's going to be back, and Thibaut Courtois has an ACL injury, and we know what that means. When you have an ACL, you're likely going to miss the rest of the season. That's what Thibaut Courtois is gonna. That's what's going to happen to Thibaut Courtois. Not going to be the goalkeeper from the rest of the season. So really heartbreak. So Kepa, is it going to be the Real Madrid goalkeeper or the Bayern Munich goalkeeper? We shall wait and see. I mean, yeah. I mean, if Kep, I mean, Kepa does want to leave Chelsea, but to me, if I was him, I would definitely leave because we've already signed Robert Sanchez, and he's 6'6", and he's bigger than Kepa, and he can also make long range saves rather than Kepa. So yeah, and plus we've only got too many goalkeepers. So if Kepa, for me, I'll sell Kepa straight away. If you know, and let's see what Bayern Munich and Real Madrid have to offer. So yeah, and Ben Jacobs is also the commentator. Is on Twitter. When they concede first, Burnley last season in the 10 games, they've only had 2 defeats and had 5 wins and 3 draws. So it's not that bad, you know, really not that bad from Burnley. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, I need to have a better timer. I need to have a better timer because this one is going too slow. It really is going too slow. Oh, sorry. This one is going way too slow. I'm not sure why though. Unless I just leave it. Oh, can't do it. Right, here comes City. Kevin De Bruyne on the ball. Crosses it straight to the Burnley defence. Burnley lose the ball there. Kevin De Bruyne got the ball, crosses it, and it's almost Erling Haaland to score that, which be second goal, and that could have been two goals in like 8 minutes for them. But they need to be careful because the more they lose the ball, the more that Kevin De Bruyne will just keep on cross it, and you know, ooh, who got the final goal? Was it Phil Foden or Erling Haaland? Let me just have a look. Okay, no, it was the Bernardo, it was Erling Haaland. It was close to Bernardo Silva though, but I think Erling Haaland got that touch. So yeah, but right, here comes City on the attack, but Burnley did well to clear that ball away. So the same thing. Almost into Erling Haaland, but Burnley, they're looking to win the ball, but it looks like Kyle Walker did the job there. Can he keep that one in? He just managed to do that. Give me just a second, guys. Let me see what the comments are saying. Okay, nothing yet. Oh, let me. Yeah, that's better. Right, here comes Burnley. They're looking to get an equaliser. All mistake from Manchester City there, and it's over the top by the numbers 16, and that's Burnley's second attempt of the game. Right, Man City on the ball. I say for this game is I feel like this is like 70% possession from City and 30 for Burnley. That's what I think. Right, Chelsea needs to get this deal done. Yep, who else but him? That's what I said when he scored. And who else but Erling Haaland? He's a really good player, and he made the right decision to go to Manchester City there. And Haaland, is he gonna get the free kick? Yes, he is from number five. Okay, looks like I'm not gonna get a good one, so ju- let me just forget it. I'll just use that one and just. Right. Good save from Trafford there. I think he may be offside, Carl Walker, but that was a really good free kick there. I think it might be a goal kick instead of a corner. Yeah, that was really good free kick, but I feel like, yeah, Carl Walker was offside, so if that went in, it would not stand. So good defending by Burnley and a really good save by Trafford. What a save. What a save. And if you want to know how much in this game is on Sky Showcase or Sky Sports Premier League or Sky Sports Main Event, but I'm watching it from Sky Sports sorry, Sky Showcase because this one is free to watch. So thank goodness for that one. Burnley, they're looking to equalize. Can it get past Edison? The answer is no because Edison grabs the ball. Okay, it was Ruben Diaz, sorry. It was Ruben Diaz that was offside. And that's what I'm telling you. When Burnley are not going to sit back and just I just park the bus. And I told you they'll be playing some really good football, some saucy football, and tonight proves it. That's why going to Turkey is going to be a very difficult place for teams. The likes of Liverpool, probably Chelsea. The big six teams. It's going to be a very difficult place to go because Burnley are 1-0 down early, but you know, they're playing some really good football. So like I said, this I don't think they'll get destroyed, and they cannot get destroyed. So I believe and I went for 3-1 to City because I don't think Man City will keep a clean sheet, but they'll get the 3 points and they will allow Burnley to score. And it looks like the assistant is going to give. Oh, this doesn't look good. It looks like Nathan Ake has is done. It looks like he's holding his chin, and that's why the assistant is going to give free kick to Manchester City after number 30 fouled him. Okay, no, it's Lewis. Yeah, it's Lewis. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why the number 30 decided to push um Lewis there. I don't know why he had to do that. That is shocking. It looks like. Ali Khan says no free kick, but the referee's giving Burnley the free kick. So here we go. Oh, don't know what happened there. It looks like Erling Haaland wanted to get that ball. That's why he was raising his hand, but yeah, it's not. He didn't get it. That looks like Kevin De Bruyne is having a bit of a problem now. If they lose Kevin De Bruyne, that will be a huge, huge blow to Manchester City. Like I said, um, never people make people are time wasting, kicking the ball out and getting injuries. That'll we will know how many minutes of stoppage time there'll be in a car. It looks like he's fine, and I think he's going to get a few bit of a rest before he goes on. Yep, he's okay, I guess. I see him walking to the Man City players, but I don't know. I can see Kovacic is coming on, so I feel that Kevin De Bruyne is coming off, and he's going to be replaced by Kovacic. So boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, if you're a Manchester City fan, that would be a huge, huge disappointment because without your best player, Kevin De Bruyne, I, I don't think you're gonna have a chance. You're gonna have a chance of winning this game. So that is gonna be a huge, huge, and a big loss to Man City losing Kevin De Bruyne, who was part of the Erling Haaland's goal from a corner. So yeah, and it looks like Kovacic is coming on to make his debut. So we'll see. And this feels like a Champions League final again. Well, and yeah, this feels like the Champions League final against Chelsea in 2021 when he came off injured and he was upset. Of course, he ain't upset today, but it looks like deep down he is upset. So already halfway through to the first half, we've already seen Kevin De Bruyne coming off to replace Kovacic, the former Chelsea midfielder. So boy, I want to see how Man City will call out their best player, Kevin De Bruyne. That is going to be a huge miss uh, for Manchester City, especially their players. All right, so we're back to kickoff. Um, yeah, this time isn't really that good. Right, here comes Phil Foden. Well done to that left back for Burnley for stopping Foden for possibly to one of the strikers. Yeah, my time is not that good, you know. I'm really not. I don't know what's going on. Stop it. Look at that. I mean, it's getting a bit dark, you know, but we're still in summer, and thank goodness that that yesterday was the warmest day and summer was back. But today it was warm, but it hasn't been that warm. So there we go. For the title of our PV, I'm going to put Can Chelsea kick off their season with a Can Chelsea kick off their season with a win against a tough Liverpool team? That is going to be a big question. And Burnley are going to get this free kick after Juven Alvarez fouled one of the right backs for Burnley. So it looks like Kovacic is going to be playing alongside Wadri. Burnley Burnley didn't think that was a free kick, but listen, you pushed him, you you you've hurt his chin just a little bit. So to me, that was the right decision by the assistant. So don't know why they're complaining. Oh yeah, big up expressions. JD football, love love that, love that tonight. Oh, here comes Burnley, and they almost equalized. But it looks like he slowed down, and the ball went straight to Edison. So yeah, mm, people just replied to my story, and she said sick. Big up to my friend Pippa. You know, best woman presenter ever. I've seen her on so many channels, whether it's BBC Sport, you know, Sky Sports, you know, BT Sports, all of these sports channels, including like some like Arsenal TV, Liverpool TV. I've seen her all the time. I've seen her. So be up to Pip. I'm so glad I'm friends with her, and I'm so glad we're able to become friends with the best presenter ever. Oh, the ball went past Edison, but um, but it was off target. It was close though. It was close. Oh, Fabrizio Mawado, ooh, told Liverpool now he's ready to walk away from Moise Caicedo deal, more to follow. Well, it looks like Liverpool are gonna walk away. There we go. Um, so Liverpool, well, it looks like Chelsea are definitely going to be signing Moise Caicedo as it stands right now. As it stands right now. So Chelsea, if you can get more than £110 million, You've done a really good job. If you take too long, then I'll still be angry. I'll still be angry. So yeah. Or what Man City doing? Or very lucky not to concede, not to allow Burnley to get that ball. Otherwise, they'll be in big trouble. So yeah, Liverpool are walking away, and it looks like Caicedo will be the Chelsea player this season. Well, there we go. Here we go. It hasn't come. I haven't heard the here we go just yet, but it will soon come. Yeah, it will soon come. At Chelsea board, I will hold my hands up. I do apologize. I think you're gonna walk away. I think you're gonna get no chance. But you did well to allow Moise Caicedo to change his mind and rather go to Chelsea than to Liverpool. So board, well done. So I hope you'll get this deal done, and it looks like you're gonna get it done. So Chelsea fans, I can tell you right now that if you check for Bishop Romano's tweet, let me just show you. It says that told Liverpool now considering to walk away from Moise Caicedo. Let me see if my camera can focus in. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but if you can see, let me just yeah, look at that. Told Liverpool now considering to move away from Moise Caicedo. There you go. There you go. So hey, wow, wow, wow. Liverpool are done. Liverpool are finished after this. And guess what? Life and guess what? Lavia is soon coming to Chelsea for like £55 million. To Liverpool, you had your chances. Oh, another well, here we go. Yeah, Pope I don't think Kevin De Bruyne's injury is not too serious because I haven't seen no limbs. I feel like he's gonna miss one game and that's it. Right, here comes another treat for Mauricio Romano. Understand Chelsea are now in contact with Brighton to discuss their new bid for Moise Caicedo. Talk is on. Let's see if we can get this done before the weekend, before midnight tonight. Yeah, let's see if we can do that before midnight tonight. We need to do that. Come on, Chelsea, just pay maybe like between 120, like 110, 120 million. Just do that. Just do that, please. Because I want this deal done. I want Caicedo to become the new Chelsea player this season. I desperately wanted him. Enzo Fernandez desperately wanted him. The same goes for Pochettino. Let's get it done. Simple as that. So there we go. So come on, Chelsea, get that new bid done, and Caicedo will be ours. So yeah, well done. And Liverpool fans, it looks like I tried to say they're gonna do it, but you've allowed Chelsea to come back to get Caicedo to change his mind. So you know what? I predict Liverpool to finish it in seventh. I think in seventh, and I don't think I'm going to change that until if Liverpool do well without Moise Caicedo, then yes, I'll change my mind. But it looks like without those two DMs, Liverpool are in serious trouble, and I don't think they'll be finishing the top four and challenge for the title. So for me, Liverpool fans, it's over. It is over. You had your chance, but you blew it. You absolutely blew it. There you so there we go. Yeah, big up to Pippa. She just saw my story and she replied saying sick. Big up to Pippa. So there we go. Moise Caicedo is going to become the Chelsea player. Simple as that. It's done. And I'm not going to celebrate until I see the here we go and he signed those documents. That's when I'll celebrate. After he signed those documents and our club has announced Moise Caicedo, that is when I can celebrate. So there we go. Or Man City, well, I don't see any penalty shots there because it looks like to me, from the way I saw, it looks like that could have been a penalty because there, I because look, that number 22 didn't get the ball, so didn't. I'm very surprised not to see Man City players not calling for a penalty, but oh well. But they're still dominating Burnley. But Burnley, so far, I'm not allowing City to score more goals than that. So that's why but you know what? Maybe Billy random clips could be right. This could be 1-0 Manchester City, but I'm still gonna go for 3-1. I still think Man City will still get the job done. And I think Burnley will score. They will score because the way they play right now, I think they will score. But Man City will get those 3 points and they will kick off their season with a win. So yeah, so it is what it is. While Man City are looking to make it two, can they do it? The answer is yes. It's a goal for Manchester City. And who else but Erling Haaland once again? Or maybe it could be Carl Walker. But I think the camera just focused on Erling Haaland. And if that is true, that Erling Haaland have scored 2 goals and he scored and he's the only player to score the opening 2 goals of the new Premier League season. It looks like could be Erling Haaland's goal, but we shall wait to see what the replay have we until we see the replay. But the count focus on Erling Haaland, so it looks like his goal. But let's just have a look. Yep, he's onside. I think that was Phil Foden. Who got the last touch? Who got the last touch? Okay, it is Haaland. Yeah, it's his goal. It's his goal. Yep, it looks like Alvarez. He's going to get that assist for that one for Erling Haaland. So yeah, and that second goal was better than than his first goal so far tonight. So yeah, it's Burnley nil, Manchester City 2 in the 36th minute. We've got 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and Man City who are looking to start the season, who are looking to start the season like they did last season, and that's why they won the title. They're looking to do the exact same thing again. So Billy Random Clips, unfortunately, if you're watching this if you're watching this stream right now, your prediction is wrong because City are now 2-0 up in the 36th minute. So there we go. But I did say 3-1 to Manchester City, so maybe my prediction could be half and half. Maybe it could be right, maybe it could be wrong. Oh, I think it may be a corner to Burnley since he took a deflection by the Man City defender. But yeah, so yeah, Erling Haaland once again. He's not human after all. He's a robot. He is a robot. So there we go. Yeah, yeah. I think this is Burnley's first corner of the game this tonight. I'm not quite sure, but it could be. Of course, Burnley is in East Lancashire. He's in East Lancashire, so there we go. And Manchester City is in Manchester, so between Manchester and East Lancashire, it's not that far. Really, not that far. Man City, they counter attack. They're looking to make it 3-0, and if they do that, then that would be great to go 3-0 up at half time. In fact, how many minutes is it from Manchester to Burnley? Let me just have a quick look. How many minutes from Manchester to Burnley? Yeah, about 45 minutes. So yeah, it's not that far. It's really not that far from the northwest to the East Lancashire. So yeah, it's not that far from this place. So yeah, there we go. About 45 minutes, right? If you're driving, of course. So yeah, it's not that far, just 45. Yeah. I was about to get something like 30 minutes, but I believe it was more than that. Like here comes the free kick, headed away by the number 22, Alvarez, and it's going to be a free kick to Burnley. I think Kovacic made the foul on that one, so there we go. So far, so good for Erling Haaland. Look at that. Erling Haaland have only had 9 touches and he scored 2 goals. This is insane. That's why, to me, he's going to be the Premier League legend. He's only had 9 touches, only had 9, which is second fewest in this game, and he's already scored 2 goals. Jesus Christ! You see, this is why Erling Haaland is could be one of the best strikers in the world if he keeps doing like this. Look at that. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Haaland is on a hat trick. And as you can see on the bottom of the screen, there's going to be some games that will be featured on Sky Sports. So, of course, tomorrow we've got Newcastle United versus Aston Villa and 5:30 p.m. kickoff. Then on Sunday we've got Brentford Tottenham London Derby 2 p.m. Then Chelsea Liverpool 4:30 p.m. Then on Monday night we've got Manchester United versus Wolves. Then next weekend we've got Tottenham versus Manchester United, big game. Then we've got Aston Villa versus Everton, good game. Then the London Derby for West Ham versus Chelsea at the London Stadium. Then we've got another London Derby, Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Then Chelsea versus Luton, good game. Then we've got Brighton West Ham on August 26th. Then August 27th we've got Sheffield United versus Manchester City. Then Newcastle Liverpool, two big games. So we've got a derby between Luton and West Ham. Then we've got Brighton versus Newcastle 2nd of September. Third, we got Crystal Palace Wolves, also Man United big game. Then we got Everton versus Arsenal on the 16th of September. Then we got Bournemouth Chelsea, Newcastle Brentford on the 17th. Then on September the 23rd, we got Brentford versus Everton. Then we got a North London derby on the 24th between Arsenal, Tottenham, and Sheffield United Newcastle. Then on September the 30th, we've got Tottenham versus Liverpool. Then October the 1st, we've got Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. And finally on October the 2nd, we've got the West London derby for Fulham versus Chelsea, and that is some really good games to pick for the on Sky Sports. North London derbies, West London derbies, and all that stuff. So yeah, so those games will be featured live on Sky Sports main event and Sky Sports Premier League. Oh, hold on, guys, I'll be back. Oh, sorry guys, just had to get mom something. She wants to use something to record something. So yeah, just had to do that. Right. Have I got the I've got the right score line, just trying to make sure. Yep, like I mentioned before, tomorrow night we've got Saturday night football, Newcastle United versus Aston Villa at St James's Park. Definitely going to be doing a live watch along on that one, so make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. But before I do that, I'm going to be doing a match preview for the Chelsea Liverpool game, and after the Newcastle and Aston Villa, I'll upload it on my YouTube channel. So that's going to be my plan for today, and before tomorrow. Sorry. I'm going to be telling you guys about the Moses Caicedo situation, um, and what my predicting lineup and who I think Pochettino should go for. What's my prediction and how this game will go out. So yeah. Um, if you guys are watching this stream, don't forget to hit the like button if you're new. Like button if you enjoyed. If you're enjoying the stream, subscribe if you're new. I like the Added Top podcast. Just hit the like button just for me since I'm a proper Chelsea and football thank you so much to Out of Time Podcast. And in fact, can I even pin this one? Let me just see if I can pin this. Oh, I can't do it in here. Let me try and do it over here. Let me try and pin this. I wish I'd done this before. Okay, yeah, next time I'll do that. Okay, I can use this as a moderator. Okay, I see as well. What's I gonna do right now? I've forgotten. I think yes, check in. Oh yeah, let me check how many subscribers I've got. Let me just check. Let me just check. Right when uh let's see how many subscribers I've got. If it's the same thing of if there's more than that. We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time at the in the first half. Okay, still the same thing, but hopefully I get some subscribers today. So 5 minutes to go until stoppage time. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna um I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's lovely ball, but is he onside? The flag stays down. Would this be 3-0 to them? Would this be no? Because James Trafford have got the ball now. Alvarez, or sorry, Phil Foden wants a penalty, but it looks like to me it's offside. So that's why I think that the penalty is not going to give. Oh, it's tight, you know. It really is tight. The question is, will VR check on this? Will they check on this? Because this is so tight. But to me, that angle, it looks like Phil Foden could be onside, but I'm not sure. I'm really not quite sure, but we shall wait and see. You know, I'm gonna put half. I'm gonna put like because I want this. Unless I go to 0-0. What's going on? Oh, Burnley wants the penalty, but it looks like they're not gonna get it. Oh God. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me do this again. Here we go. Let me just update this. Right, and just a couple of seconds to go. Yep, that's better. Right, got a couple of seconds to go. I think Burnley fans will be disappointed, but I think they'll be happy to see how the team did play so well so far today against the Premier League champions. So yeah. Right, guys, half time. Burnley nil, Manchester City 2. Touches per goal, fewest in Premier League history. Look at that. 22. Erling Haaland, that is the fewest in Premier League history. And guess what? He scored 2 goals. This guy is just not he's not human. He's really not that human. He is an absolute prolific striker. And that's why Erling Haaland going to Man City was the best option. I'm not sure what Pep Guardiola is talking to Erling Haaland there. Maybe it's something good. Pep Guardiola is, it looks like he pushed the camera away. I'm not sure what happened, but if there's anything bad, then he done the right thing to push the camera away. So there we go. But yeah, Erling Haaland only 22 touches and he scored 2 goals. He's on his way to hat trick. This guy is not human. He's not that human. He's just a fantastic player, and I think he's gonna. And if he continues like this year, I feel like maybe he will win the Golden Boot for sure. But I don't think he may beat the 36 goal because that is the most goals in a Premier League season. So there we go. So yeah, he scored in the 3rd minute and he scored in the 36th minute. And of course, Kevin De Bruyne got injured halfway through to the first half, and and Kovacic came on to make his debut. So let's hope it's nothing too serious. But if it is, then losing Kevin De Bruyne is going to be a huge loss to the Man City players, the fans, and the manager as well. But I don't think it's going to be too serious. I think he's maybe going to miss the next game, and that's probably it. So there we go. Right, guys, so that's half time. 2-0 to Manchester City. So far, so good for the Premier League champions. Could barely find a way to make the greatest comeback. And if they do, that would be the best opening game of the season in the Premier League so far. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, so I'm gonna grab a few I'm gonna take a few minutes of break and I'll see you guys later for the second half. Yes, guys, welcome back. Had a good break. The second half is about to kick off very soon. Really not quite sure what happened between Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola there, but hopefully, hopefully there's not too much trouble and we could get back to this game. It looks like there's a bit of delay, but I'm not sure why though. So, hmm, we'll have to see what happens. But yeah. Big up Eunice, big up Eunice, and yeah, like I said, if Chelsea can get both, then I'll be very happy for Caicedo, but not so for Lavia. But we should wait and see. I mean, I want to because I just backed I thought that Liverpool are gonna get the job done, but Maurice Caicedo is a proper Chelsea, and I'm big up to him. He deserves a standing ovation if he when he comes to Stamford Bridge. He deserves that, you know. He absolutely deserves that because he's trying to be like Reece James. Yeah, when Arsenal tried to sign him, Reece James says no because that is what proper Chelsea means. That is what I talk about when players care about the club. Yeah, so Moise Caicedo is a proper Chelsea because he's followed Chelsea, he loves going to Chelsea, and he cares about this club. Yes, we're not playing in European football, but when he saw what we done against Brighton in the pre-season, he was like, "Now I want to go to Chelsea." Simple as that. Simple as that. So there we go. So I hope we get this deal done very, very soon. So yeah, fingers crossed for that one. So yeah, so it's Man City 2, Burnley nil. Erling Haaland with two goals, three first one in the third minute, and then the second one in the 36th minute, and he's on his way to his hat trick. And yeah, we've seen two goals so far in this Premier League season, the new Premier League season, the 2023/2024, and so far so good for the Premier League champions. But can the champions of the Championship Burnley do much better than that? We shall wait and see. Now the sec now if I can get this up yet. Now the second half has just now kicked off. Of course, no change from both teams. Well, no change at half time, but there was one from Manchester City, like I mentioned, halfway through into the first half when Kevin De Bruyne looks like a slight bit of the injury, but I don't think it's too much serious. And let's hope that it's not too serious because that's what Man City are praying. The fans, the players, and the manager is praying about. But we should wait and see the news about that possibly tomorrow or later on today. So there we go. So yeah, so far so good. But Burnley are looking to make the greatest comeback. But the question is, can they do that against the Man City's best defense and the best goalkeeper, and Edison? That is a big question. That is going to be a big question. So there we go. So yeah, no change for Burnley. Trafford starts in goal. Looks like it's a back three for Burnley. Instead of, I would have thought it was a 4-4-2, but it's actually a 3-4-3 on the screen. And looks like a it looks like a 4-2-3-1 for Manchester City. Yeah, Koji is playing alongside Rodri, the number 8. Right, what can Burnley do? Because whenever they concede, they go like maybe 1-0, 2-0 down. They always seem to play better in the second half and just score goals. So that's why I went for 3-1 to City because I think Burnley will score, but I think Man City will get the 3 points. So that's why hopefully my prediction will be spot on for the opening day of the season. So yeah, 3-1 to City was my prediction, and I'm not going to change that. That's good defender from Burnley there. What's this? Okay. Oh, big up expressions. I didn't know he was on ITV News. Amazing. Wow. Hold on, let me hear this. Let me hear this. Big up expressions. Let me just hear what he Yeah, big up X though. I mean, he did an interview on ITV News talking about Harry Kane leaving and Tottenham Hotspur, and yeah, he's still got the best lines, and but he's still heartbroken. I can tell by his face, he's gutted, he's devastated, and he's heartbroken. He didn't want him to leave. He didn't. He really desperately didn't want him to leave, but yeah, I feel for Expressions man. So he needs to realize that Tottenham without Kane, they are just dead, and they're gonna be, you know, not part of the big six anymore. So RIP to Tottenham, especially to Expressions. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I respect him. I really respect him. So, but yeah, big up X. Big up X. I'm telling you, I've seen my friend Pippa on and Raphael on ITV News. Now I'm seeing Expressions, the exact same thing. So big up to them. And he said Tottenham Hotspur's podcaster. Maybe he could have write influencer, but yeah, big up to yeah. Let me just see let me see what happened. Let me see what happened. I'm not sure why Pep Guardiola was fuming because his team are 2-0 up and he only scored 2 goals and I don't know what happened. But anyway, he should be happy that his team are 2-0 up against the champions of the championship. Like, to me, it didn't make any sense. It really didn't. So, look at this. Chelsea are actively working on a deal to sign the Brighton midfielder, for fuck's sake. Brighton midfielder Mos Caicedo. Fee could be worth a British record 150 million. Chelsea are looking to get the deal done in the coming hours. Come on, Chelsea. If you have lots of money, you can pay his wages, and that is it. So there we go. So yeah, so come on Chelsea, get it done. Holland is mad annoying, I know. I know he's not human, he's a robot. He's a robot human being. So yeah. But listen, he's a really good striker. Really good striker. Oh, 6 touches, 2 goals, exactly. And before the first half, he only had 9 touches. 6 touches, and he took like I think he took like about 3 touches to make a goal for Erling Holland. That is insane. That is insane. So yeah, it is what it is. We're the quarter final, England against Colombia. What time does that game kick off? I'm not allowed to. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I need to. Yeah, let me see what time the Lionesses kick off tomorrow. Okay, 11:30. Oh, oh, thank goodness the Chelsea game isn't on that time because yeah, I think Arsenal fans will miss that game, but I think they'll watch the highlights. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching that game and I'll also be watching the Arsenal Nottingham Forest game as well. So yeah, thank goodness that the Chelsea game is on a Sunday because I don't want to miss the Lionesses at all. Miss that game, but thank goodness because Lionesses all the way. So yeah. Can you guys click me? Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, goes in the last 13 minutes. Oh my days. Burnley only had one goal, but Man City 42 goals in the last 30 minutes against Burnley, and Burnley only scored one. Jesus Christ. My God, and that's not a surprise because I always see Man City destroying Burnley like 5-0, 5-0 every single time. But of course that's the Etihad. But away from home they always beat them. My God, 42 goals against Burnley in the last 13 meetings. That is unbelievable. So I believe it was 40 before this one. Jesus Christ. And um, yes. So we've got another corner. What is there's another tweet. Let me just have a quick look. Let me just have a quick look. Straight at the goalkeeper there. Liverpool believe Chelsea are struggling to find an agreement. Ekdad, Egbali, and Topoli have been taken off with resigns to Daisy. They play virtual the new campaign. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get £166 million for both Caicedo and Lavia. Wow. But Face is saying that Liverpool is still saying that but this will like Liverpool is happening. So that was during this live watching that I'm doing for you guys today. So there we go. George Boyd. I feel like he's the commentator for the Burnley TV. He only played to score against Manchester City Burnley since 1974. Jeez, that is a long time ago. I wasn't even born live. Maybe they're talking about the most I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, my time is still go bad. Fine, let me see if I can fix this. Oh board. Minus no. Hold on. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, you know what? Um, I'm gonna put in that normal time and then I'll do the scoreboard. I think that's gonna be my plan because this one is gonna be a bit slow. I'll sort that out for the next stream. So yeah, I think that's the only way I'm gonna do it. Or maybe I just leave it like this. Yeah. Right, here comes Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. Look at that, Burnley giving Man City players way too space, way much space. When you give players that much space, you know what's going to happen. They're likely going to score or not. So Burnley need to close them down. They need to really close them down. And I feel like this back three isn't working for them. If they continue to back four, then I think they'll be much better. Excuse me. Madison, good distribution there. Erling Holland, we know what he can do. He's looking to get a hat trick, but he passes it into Alvarez, and his attempt is off target. Tried to get past the Burnley defense, but they closed him down, and his attempt is off target. So yeah, really, and we know, and guess what? Erling Holland is strong as well. He is strong. He can never ever go past him. Whenever he's trying to win the ball, you can never go past him. All right, so we've got double change. Saudi from Chov. Oh, sorry, if I can, let me just go back. So we got 19 and 34 coming off, coming on. Sorry, to replace the number 25 and the number 34. So that is Burnley substitutions as we enter an hour into this game. That's the opening game. So there we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I wish I went. I wish I went blue. During my break, but I forgot. And if we get both Caicedo and Lavia, then I think we're going to go to a 4-3 rather than a 4-2-3-1 because we got three midfielders and we got two. I think we got two DMs and one central. No, no, I think we're going to get one DM and one and two central midfielders. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but yeah, I want Moses Caicedo to come to Chelsea as soon as possible. That is it. Got to Kelechi, my Niger boy, the person who I met at the train station 2 years ago. Really nice guy. Harry Kane or White. Look, oh, here comes the breaking news. If you're a Tottenham fan, take a look at this. That is the plane. That is the plane that Harry Kane is on, and he's arrived in Germany to sign that form for Bayern Munich and to become the new Bayern Munich striker. So there we go. So Tottenham fans, Harry Kane to Tottenham is off. Is off. So there we go. And look at that. Erling Haaland still hasn't scored against Brentford, Chelsea, and Liverpool. He scored every other team other than those three. So my goodness me. So it looks like Chelsea, Liverpool, and Brentford are the only teams that can stop Erling Haaland from scoring. My God, my God. But he's got every other team. 17 out of 20. Wow, wow, wow. He's never scored against Chelsea, Liverpool, or Brentford. But I think he will score against Chelsea. I think he will score like every single team this season. You know, he will do that. Here we go. Edison there, very lucky to clear that ball out. Showing Erling Haaland there. Oh, what's wrong with my cheek? What's wrong with my cheek? That's a lovely ball. Can anyone get there? No, because James Trafford clears it out and it's going to get Man City the throw. Man City are going to get the free kick after Burnley trying to win it back. Vincent Kompany is saying that it's not a free kick and it looks like he's talking to the assistant. Let's have a look. And yeah, I think I might be in agreement with Vincent Kompany. There's not too much contact on Akanji there, so yeah. So maybe the referee got it wrong, but it's too late now. That's what I've got to say. Man City very lucky there at the back. Oh, that's a lovely ball. But Edison is going to get there on time and in order to catch that ball. Ah, gosh, I'm getting a bit tired tonight, but thank goodness no work, no school, no college, no something like that. It's him again, the number 34. And if he's not careful, he's going to soon get booked. So he needs to be very, very careful. Man City, that's nice play. Otherwise, is he going to score? Is he going to pass it to Haaland? Haaland, he's trying to shoot, but it's blocked. Maybe he could have done better by passing instead of taking a shot because they know that Burnley's defense is going to block that. I'm starting to get a page, you know. Oh, what's this? What happened? Okay, I don't know why that thing just came up. Exactly 2 hours I've been live, you know. What another call for Manchester City, and since Kevin De Bruyne is not there, there's going to be a person to take it. Oh, what I think the referee might give a penalty, or maybe we're taking a corner. Okay, I think he's gonna we take the corner for Man City after a foul on the Kanji there. Sorry, Nathan Ake. Right, here comes the ball. That's nice from Nathan Ake there. Ball over into Alvarez, who's the Argentina striker. That's a lovely ball headed away by the defense. Akanji, can he get there? Nope. Right, it's still Burnley nil, Manchester City 2. No goals in the second half so far, but we have seen some goals in the first half, both from Erling Haaland, who is on a hat trick, and he wants to score a hat trick before he gets substituted. So that's the thing. Can he do it? We shall wait and see, because we're nearly at the because we've only got 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go until the opening game of the season brings to a close. Play will go on, no foul, says the ref. James Trafford did well not to get Erling Haaland the ball. Give Erling Haaland the ball, sorry. Or just kept in play, otherwise that could have been a Man City corner. Oh, that's lovely. James Alvarez, can he pass it to Erling Haaland? Oh, I think that shot was too powerful to pass it to him. Oh, I'm not sure what Phil Foden is complaining about. Okay, it was Phil Foden. I think he wanted a corner to City. That's what I think. But to be honest with you, I think it's going to be a goal kick to Burnley. But before that happens, we've got a bit of an injury issue for the Burnley player. And looks like the number 5. No, now Burnley are making their first change of their opening game of the Premier League season. Big up Reece James, the new Chelsea captain. Big up Roberto Firmino, Ahi, 3-1, getting a hat trick. What a debut for him! What a debut for him! Yeah, if I did my fantasy, I would have put Erling Haaland up top, and I would have got and I would have get more and more points. But unfortunately, it was too late for me. So next year, so next season, I'll stop be able to do that. So number 5 is coming off. I think a bit of an injury for him, and Benson is coming on to replace him. So bit this bit frustration for Jordan there. So it looks like the Belgium is off. Though sorry, Belgium is coming. Belgium players coming on, and the Germany players coming off. Oh, wow. It's 3-0 to Manchester City, and it's Juven Alvarez who assists Erling Haaland's second goal, and he's got a goal from himself. And it's Manchester City 3, Burnley nil. And it looks like my prediction could be right because I did say 3-1 to Manchester City, so I'm hoping that Burnley will score. But oh, is it Rodrigo or is it Alvarez that scored that goal? Oh, I'm gonna have a bit of a bad eyesight, but all of them are onside. Okay, it was Rodrigo that scored that. It was Rodri that scored that goal. Sorry, because he looks like Alvarez. Oh, Burnley very lucky not to get a place on top because there was a handball to it. But Rodri yeah makes it 3-0, and as it stands right now, Man City are gonna walk away at Burnley getting 3 points. So there we go. So yeah, I did say if we won, I did say if we won, so hopefully Burnley will score. So yeah, Man City, the Premier League champions. What a way to start their season! What a way to start their season! So there we go. So yeah, it is what it is. Excuse me. It looks like there's going to be a triple change for Manchester City. I think I think Cole Palmer, Laporte, and I think that's I'm not sure who is that one, but yeah, those three are about to come on. I'm about to see who's about to come off. So maybe this could be a tactical change for Manchester City. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. You guys gonna have to forgive me. I'm super, super, super tired tonight. Oh, give me a moment, guys. I'll be back. Just gotta do something. Oh, ah, oh. killing me at the moment. But anyway, we're nearly at the end of this game tonight, so 10 minutes to go. Burnley are looking to score, and if they do, then my prediction could be 100% right. And what a way for me to start my Premier prediction. So yeah, so 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. So come on, Burnley score. Kept my prediction right. Deflected, and I think that's going to be a corner to Burnley. Sorry. Oh, okay, well that's not for Chelsea at the moment. Sorry. Right, another corner for Burnley. I feel like there's their fourth corner of the game tonight. Not quite sure, but we shall wait and see. Hmm, off target there, way off target from the number eight. So goal kick to Manchester City. Man, look at that. Money spent on transfers, money Manchester City on current defenders, Man City Burnley's club entire history. Jesus, look at that. So Man City are spending more on defenders than Burnley's of their history. Jesus Christ, no wonder why Manchester City always destroy Burnley. Like, it's not a surprise, you know. Jesus Christ, just cannot believe that. Oh, okay, Sophia's been. I thought it was something to do with Chelsea. I was like, oh, big up Anita. No, I met him, but I'm not sure him. But yeah, big up Matisse. Ah, so tired. Oh, what's my note? Wow, Liverpool fans, it looks like you lost on both Caicedo and Lavia to Chelsea. Well, I mean, if they want a midfielder, they can have Conor Gallagher. Simple as that. Because in order to sign Moise Caicedo, we need to sell one player or more. So come on, so they can have Conor Gallagher. Simple as that. So Liverpool fans, you have your chance, but you blew it. Right, another corner for Manchester City. Sorry for Burnley tonight. Always forget that it's Burnley's corner. Number 19 takes it. Right, can he score a banger? The answer is no. Good volley, but off target from him. Still 3-0 to the Premier League champions last season, of course, against the champions of the championship. Oh, here comes City. They're looking to make it 4-0. Can Alvarez do it? He still goes past players. Here comes Alvarez, Cole Palmer. I, I think Erling Haaland is off. Yeah, so Cole Palmer placed him. I think that might be the substitution that I missed. Number two, Kyle Walker wants the ball. Now he's getting it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. Off. Don't know why my hand went to touch that number three from. Right, if Man City scored this, I'm only going to get 1 point. Good save by Trafford there. Really good save. Really good save. Not shorts. Uh-oh. What's this? What's this? If this is a fan, then why are you on the pitch? Oh my days. What is that? What is that? Like, come on, man. If that was a Burnley fan, why do you want to win the game? Why do you want to keep waste people's time? Honestly, if that was a fan, then I hope he doesn't go to the stadium again because why be on the pitch? You're a fan, not a player. Yeah, use your fucking sense. Honestly, man. Oh, like for what? I don't know why you decide to go on the pitch and Jesus Christ. I hope that person's okay, but listen, I hope he gets I hope he gets banned, you know, for coming on the pitch. Because I don't know what was that. Idiot. You're a player, not you're a fan, not a player. Only players and the referees and the assistant and the managers allowed to be on the pitch, yeah? Not the fans. Well, only the players and the referees, but the fans and the managers, no. Simple. Uh, right. Oh, I think that was Phil Foden's attempt that was off target, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Right. Let me see if I can get. Oh, here comes Man City looking to make 4-0. Now here comes Burnley. Okay. Right. I think we got 6 minutes to go. Yeah. Well, let me just quickly do this. It looks like the last substitution for Burnley tonight. The man of the match for me has got to be Erling Haaland since he scored 2 goals in this game today. So yeah, that is it. I'm not a robot. Okay. Oh, let me just oh, looks like there's VAR on this. Oh, it looks like this could be a red card to Carl Walker. The referee's looking at it. He is looking at it. Now this one is going to be very, very interesting. I feel like for me that could be a red card to Carl Walker there. So there we go. So this could be serious trouble for Carl Walker tonight. Right. Let's see what the referee is going to give to Carl Walker. And the decision is, I think the yellow card is going to be cancelled and he's going to be replaced with a red card. Oh, it's going to a Burnley player. Shit. I thought he's going to go to Carl Walker. Anyway, yeah, that's definitely a yellow red card to Zawi. I thought that was going to Carl Walker the way I saw Carl. From what? Oh, I'm confused now. I really am confused. Before now, I don't think we've ever seen a red card on the opening day of the season. I don't think so. My God, I'm just 50-50 on that one. Wow, I mean, we have to wait and see, but yeah. Hold on, let me do this again. Right. Man City are looking to make this four, but it goes straight to so yeah, it looks like my prediction could be wrong, but at least I said City will score three. So wait, did I say? Yeah, I said Erling Haaland will score twice. So yeah, I got that one spot on. Yeah, I got that one spot on, and I think I said who else did I think is going to score? Did I say Alvarez or Kevin De Bruyne? I'm not quite sure, but I did say Erling Haaland will score twice. So yeah, at least I got that one spot on. So yeah, nah, this one is not that good. Yeah, let me just keep it the way it is. Burnley's down, so we're past the 96 minutes, so it looks like there's going to be a bit more than that because of that red card. So here we go. Hold on, let me just sort this. Nope. Oh, look at me. Let me sort that one out. Yeah, that's better. Right, guys, there we go. Um, Full time. Burnley nil, Manchester City 3, and the Premier League champions get a great start against the champions of the Championship. Erling Haaland with the two goals in the first half, 3 minutes and 3 minutes, and it's the third consecutive time against Burnley where they score three. Um, 3 minute goals away at Turf Moor. So that's another one, and then another one came from Alvarez or what Alvarez's assist for Erling Haaland to score that great second goal. And then in the 75th minute, it was Rodrigo's third goal that killed the game, that makes the game go to bed, and that's how the game went. And of course, we got to wake up for the number 19 for a stamp on Carl Walker. For me, I'm not quite sure if that's really a red card, but we should. But the referee gave it, the VAR gave it, so a red card is a red card. And he's going to miss the next three games for Burnley, which is going to be very, very disappointing. So disappointing for Vincent Company, but I think he will take some positive, but I think it's going to be most negative. But for Man City, it's going to be more positive than negative. So yeah, Man City, what a way to start your Premier League season. But for Burnley, the worst possible start. But listen, I still think they'll do well this season. I don't see them getting relegated at all. I really, really don't. So yeah, that is how it is going to be. So Yeah, guys, so great way to start for Man City, and of course, as it stands, they're in first place. Well, for Burnley, they're in 20th place, but it can all change on a Monday night. So we shall wait from tomorrow all the way up to Monday, and we will see if Man City will stay like this after game week one on the opening day of the Premier League. So there we go. Right, guys. I want to big up the Added Time podcast. I want to big up Billy Random Clips. I want to big up Majestic, the regulars on the YouTube channel. And I also big up everyone. You may or not commented, but at least you came to my YouTube channel to watch this game with me. So big up yourselves and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bonus notifications because tomorrow I'll be doing a match preview and also be doing the Newcastle versus Aston Villa live watch along. Okay, yeah, live watching for the Chelsea Liverpool game, and hopefully Moise Caicedo will get the deal done before the Chelsea Liverpool game. We need to get this done. Moise Caicedo and Lavia, if we can sign them for 166 million pounds, then I'll be very happy. But I think Caicedo will be a much better signing than Lavia, but we should wait and see. So yeah. So Super Sunday, we got the London Derby, Brentford against Tottenham, and like I said, Chelsea Liverpool. Then on Monday night, I might also do the Manchester United versus Wolves game if I'm not that busy. So make sure. So yeah, and I'll make sure I'll be doing those live watch-alongs since it's the opening day of the Premier League season. So there we go. So I'm going to get 1 point because I would have thought that Burnley will score, but they didn't. So I wouldn't because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I did say City will score 3 goals, and I did say that Erling Haaland will score twice. So those only two things that got that right. But 1 point is at least 1 point is better than nothing. So that's what I got to say on that one. So there we go. Right, guys, the Premier League is back. Man City get the job done. Three goals, 3 points. They'll get those points when they head back to Manchester. So there we go. Right, guys, I hope you guys have a great day on this Friday night, and make sure you join me tomorrow for the Premier League watch along and for the match preview for Chelsea versus Liverpool. So make sure you guys don't miss that one. And yeah, I've got to end the stream because I feel a bit tired and I've got some things to do tomorrow morning for you guys. So make sure you guys don't miss it. But yeah, the Premier League. So it ends. Champions of the Championship nil, Premier League champions 3, and 3 easy points for the Premier League champions as they head back to Manchester. Right, guys, have a great day. Look out for yourselves. See you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace. God bless you. I'm out of here.